drawn and nicely, wanting either flinching or flue-grained, easily sit. Now golems for facility open their maws for thorns, sucked out to think so little on so little, pause for storm and get over each thing in turn for the big, whether it was the shape you took at all.
Category of introduction, intentional. Here we are in the uninhabited hollow, ontological fringe group, easily grained. The basic risk of intimacies is keeping enemies closer than allies. On the left, a revolutionary thought. On the right, a cloud. Here the ongoing path crosses rough pasture to a stile where it enters an elongated enclosure. At the resistance gate, dogs spill out in turns for the big weather. Keep to the track, or a few strides along it, turn in through a gap in the wall, and immediately left through the end of a woodland to the bridge of unremarkable geometries. Pause for storm and get over each thing. Sit now. In the wood, you are a penetrable body. By the path flanked by gorse at the eastern edge of the reservoir, sphagnum moss used for bandages, retain clean feelings shot through and through. Large quantities of water held inside their vaults. In the idle carpet moss, water boatmen, golems for facility, open their maws for thorns, sucked out to think, so little on, so little. Hybrid, competition, drawn and nicely, wanting either flinching or flue. Tomorrow you dress earnestly. It was the shape you took at all. The signs are no longer inscribed in the flesh itself. Day starts in light through parting and curtain. Read about Stein and Toklas, the hunched Toklas, whom everyone hated. Thank you for my exquisite nosegay holder, she wrote. Nosegay holder. Toklas more obvious, Stein more subtle. Toklas steel, Stein gold. Cycle down to cafe, wait for Greg. Window seat. A scarf hangs down from the hat stand like a trellis. I dodge it. Lukewarm coffee. Read W.S. Graham poem ending in Excel. Greg arrives, his sharp-looking teeth. Do you know of any non-cheesy wedding poems, I ask, for a girl I don't know that well. She looks like Carrie Fisher. Through the window, girl on stalled bus. I like her hair, it's brown and shows light in it. She's worried about something. Her earring, her evening. What's that book she's not reading? Can it be Charlotte Mew? Greg leaves. Read headlines. Doll of Prince fails to capture premature baldness. Bees burgle candy factory and make rainbow honey. Bored or deprived, the motions are still made by nature, obviously including humans. Think about the brassica in Anniket's back garden, making little miniatures of itself on top of itself. Its ingenuity made me laugh. Leaning tower, spectacular and comical. There's no predicting it, it's sneeing on my no. Why do I want to pronounce it, to say everything operates like this?
Morning makes distance good. Morning migrates a threshold from fingers, teeth. Motif pegs you to the floor. Yesterday, lithe, heat, autocorrect, click, click. Another self-absorbed work, not really about you, which nowhere features the word complicity. As is the case with landscape, so it is with textiles. Repeated features draw the eye and emphasize the locations of that landscape most significant to its inhabitants. Still tired, hair like rain, but through the parted curtain, the fringe bled from the shutter, the stalk is blown top left to bottom right. I wish there were stairs to the garden, an uninhabitable hollow half mown. I like her hair, it's yellow and shows. The light in its fringes. Keep to into the track, or a few strides along it, turn in through a gap in the wall, and immediately left through the end of the woodland to the bridge of unremarkable geometries. Dalkeith, October, you there fixed in a series of permutations, pushing against my designs, earring, evening, erring. I like how people look out from buses and dogs with 3 legs. You implied this as the dogs spilled out in turn from the cafe, less neglected than the ones featured on Louis Theroux's LA Street Dogs. I wanted to see glamour dogs. How can you be upset that something doesn't exist, which was only ever an inference? The motions are still made by nature. Auto crop, window seat, the shapes taken at all. View, viewed, draw back the fingers, the eyes.
Thank you.
Thank you.